And now, 24/7 Christmas music.
Halloween was yesterday.
Christmas!
Oh, hello and welcome back, subscribers, to another Sunday speedpaint. Please excuse that the studio is currently under some decorative renovations. I also thought it would be nice to have a bit of a change of scenery for you all, and I'm going to be doing a lot more fan art for this month, mixed with a lot of ideas that I've had, whether that's animatics or animation memes. I'm not 100% set, but for today, grab your backpacks and let's head outside. Because we're going to be talking about Pokémon, and I'm going to be sharing with you on screen here my sort of either if I was an Elite Four member or a champion that you had to face, or just a gym leader in general, what my team would look like. Now, comment down below if you would challenge my gym. Bear in mind, the Pokemon would be leveled around 75 to make it kind of a fair game. So, and also bear in mind that this is a team that does not exist in any games because you can't actually access all of these Pokemon just because of there being either no national decks or just because they wouldn't be available in certain previous generations. So, with that being said, let me share with you my journey of how I first got introduced to Pokemon and where I'm at currently. So, I got my hands on a GameCube, not a Game Boy, and I started playing Pokemon Colosseum and the Gale of Darkness XD game. This is where my love for the Evolution line came into play, and I actually have a Pokemon Colosseum on my GameCube, and I'll do a little fun sort of like story time let's play of that in the future. For now, I want to talk about Soul Silver, my first official game, and where the heartache of loss that far exceeds that of a Nuzlocke for me came into play. Picture this. You're around high school age and you've got your hands on the copy of Soul Silver with the funky little Pokewalker. I took it to school with me every day and I had beaten all of the gyms, all 16 of them, the Elite Four, all of that, all the way to the end game. My Pokemon were max level 100 and I even found a shiny Psyduck. My starter Pokemon I nicknamed Cinder, and my shiny Psyduck, which I was disappointed wasn't a shiny Golduck, as in like it wasn't gold, it was just a fancy blue, I nicknamed Neptune. One day I lost the Pokewalker, but then I realized when I booted up the game, Typhlosion wasn't on my team. I couldn't find it anywhere, and I realized, oh no, I put Typhlosion on the Pokewalker. So, saddened by this, around the time that Black and White came out, I wanted the game, but I didn't have enough money for it. So I sold my copy of Soul Silver. Rest in peace, lost Neptune, because you were still on there and I never transferred you. But then also rest in peace for poor Typhlosion. Cinder was stuck and I found the Pokewalker. I got my hands on another copy of Soul Silver around the time that X and Y came out, but unfortunately, the Pokewalker is connected to your game and you can't transfer it to anyone else, not to a new game. So I had to make the hard decision of waiting for the battery to die, and poor Cinder lost in cyberspace forever. Around the time that X and Y came out, I didn't want it to discourage me by the loss of the Pokemon that I had already, so I kept playing, and it's not the exact order of Pokemon that I had because I think there was also Diamond and Pearl and a few other games, but I eventually got another copy of Soul Silver, and to honor the lost Pokemon, I got another Cyndaquil I nicknamed Cinder. I'm going to be doing a future Let's Play of this because I'm at the Elite Four stage currently where my Pokemon are about level 45. But then I got another Psyduck, I nicknamed them Neptune. They weren't shiny, but I still wanted to honor them. In some of the other games, I got a Shinx, I nicknamed Blitz. I got an Umbreon, not shiny, that I named Jet. I got a Shroomish that I nicknamed Venus, and a Noibat that I named Nova. And these Pokemon are all special to me just because of the games that I played them in, and the amount of just pure rage that these Pokemon must have had. Like, the personality I imagine for all of these Pokemon is go-getter. These Pokemon have survived critical hits with 1 HP, they have used critical damage to beat the Elite Fours in each of their respective games and so forth, and also just the designs of them are so cool. Now, for another sad story, because I didn't learn my lesson with Soul Silver. I got my hands on a shiny Eevee. I transferred it to Pokemon, Let's Go Eevee, and I decided to evolve it with a water stone. As pretty as shiny Vaporeon is, I didn't learn my lesson, and I sold the game in order to buy Legends Arceus. And even though I could use Pokemon Home to transfer the Pokemon even without the copy, it was locked because it was in my main 6 team, and unless I bought another copy of it, I can't access it to transfer it to the Pokebox. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Before we get to the outro, let's take a closer look at the illustration. That about wraps it up, folks. If you guys have enjoyed, don't forget I have playlists and a link tree down below for more, and if you want to help support this channel, subscribe, turn on notifications, and like to let YouTube know so we can reach a wider audience and grow the Subscribblers army. See you next time. Bye-bye.